With the release of the new Assassin's Creed Shadows, the timeline has become increasingly confusing for many players, especially considering there are 14 main titles, not to mention countless DLCs, spin-offs, and mobile games. In this video, we'll try to break down the timeline of the main Assassin's Creed games and explain how the story unfolds, not in the order the games were released, but in the chronological order of the events in the Assassin's Creed universe. The story of Assassin's Creed begins not with the Assassins or the Templars, but with the Isu, an ancient godlike civilization that created humanity and powerful artifacts known as the Pieces of Eden. Their downfall would eventually shape the conflict that spans millennia. We begin our journey through the Assassin's Creed timeline with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, set in 431 BC during the Peloponnesian War. In this world of ancient gods, myths, and war-torn Greece, there is no assassin brotherhood, not yet. But through the story of Cassandra or Alexios, descendants of the Isu, the seeds of what will one day become the Creed are quietly being planted. Jumping ahead to 49 BC, we meet Bayek of Siwa in Assassin's Creed Origins. His quest for revenge leads to the formation of the Hidden Ones, the earliest version of the Assassin Brotherhood. Bayek lays the groundwork for what will become the centuries-old battle against the Order of the Ancients, the Templars' predecessors. In 861 AD, during the Golden Age of Baghdad, Assassin's Creed Mirage tells the story of Basim, a street thief who joins the Hidden Ones. His path uncovers deeper secrets about his identity, revealing him to be the reincarnation of the Isu Loki. Assassin's Creed Valhalla takes us to the year 872 AD, during the height of the Viking invasion of England. In this game, the player doesn't control Basim, but instead plays as Eivor, a fierce Viking warrior leading their clan to settle in new lands. But as the story unfolds, we learn that Eivor is far more than just a Viking. Eivor is the reincarnation of Odin, one of the most powerful members of the ancient Isu race. Centuries pass, and in 1191 AD, during the Third Crusade, Assassin's Creed, the first game, introduces us to Altair. His story cements the philosophies of the Brotherhood and their ongoing war against the Templars. Fast forward to the Italian Renaissance between 1476 and 1512, Assassin's Creed II, Brotherhood, and Revelations follow the legendary Ezio Auditore da Firenze. From Florence to Rome and finally Constantinople, Ezio shapes the Brotherhood into a true force of resistance and leaves behind a legacy that future assassins will follow. In 1579, Assassin's Creed Shadows brings us to feudal Japan, where a new story unfolds through the eyes of Naoe, a skilled shinobi, and Yasuke, a real-life African samurai. Their intertwined fates reflect the eternal battle between freedom and control. The Age of Pirates and Revolution follows. Black Flag explores the golden age of piracy in 1715, where Edward Kenway, Ezio's distant descendant, finds himself caught between freedom and order in the Caribbean.
There was a time when I thought myself the deadliest scourge of these seas.
Next in the timeline is Assassin's Creed Rogue, set between 1752 and 1760, a unique entry in the franchise that flips the script and lets us experience the story from the Templar perspective. Here, we play as Shay Patrick Cormac, a young assassin who begins to question the Brotherhood's methods after a mission goes horribly wrong, resulting in the destruction of an entire city. Haunted by guilt and disillusioned with the assassin's blind pursuit of power, Shay defects and joins the Templars, becoming one of their most skilled agents. Just as Rogue ends, Assassin's Creed III begins, set between 1754 and 1783 during the American Revolution. Here, we meet Connor, a young assassin of Native American and British descent. He fights not only for the Brotherhood, but also to protect his people and their land, as war rages around him. Then comes the chaos of the French Revolution in 1789 with Assassin's Creed Unity. Arnaud Dorian, driven by guilt and love, dives into the bloody streets of Paris to uncover the truth behind his father's death and the larger web of conspiracy. Finally, in 1868, Assassin's Creed Syndicate takes us to the height of the Industrial Revolution in London. Twins Jacob and Evie Fry battle for control of the city, liberating the working class from the grip of the Templars and their industrial empire. And while we've gone through all the historical timelines and characters, there's also the modern-day story that connects everything together. This is where the Animus comes in, a machine that lets people relive the memories of their ancestors through their DNA. It all starts with Desmond Miles, a regular guy who turns out to be part of a long line of assassins. Through him, we learn how the fight between Templars, now working as Abstergo Industries, and the modern assassins is still going on today. Later, the story continues with Layla Hassan, who also uses the Animus and dives even deeper into ancient secrets and the Isu storyline. Bit by bit, the past and present start to connect more and more. So in the end, Assassin's Creed isn't just about history, it's about how the past still shapes the world today. And the fight between freedom and control? Yeah, that's far from over.